How did the underworld influence the real estate industry? Like, what was the connection?
Because in that time, the black money was prevalent hugely in the economy.
Okay.
So
Why was
obviously,
that? Was that because the tax rates were very high?
tax was 96%.
96%?
Yes.
For what income slab?
I don't remember, but the highest slab rate was 96%, and there was a wealth tax of 2.5%.
Okay.
And so in reality, the economy ran on cash monies. So obviously the underworld had the cash money. So they were the kind of persons who did invest it, and they used to invest in the film line also. Yeah. Film line was fully with cash monies. And real estate also at that time was prevalent. So we were fortunate to be able to change that over a period of time. And because the things changed in the environment and we were able to do it, those who are working in the industry also were responsible for that, and my colleagues too. So slowly but surely, we did better buildings, one. Number two, moved the cash out of the business and brought in corporatization into thing and professionalism into it. So we have a lot of professionals who started working with us, which was not so in the initial stages.
But weren't you scared? Like, I remember, in fact, I watched a Netflix documentary. It was horrifying. And an inspector actually described the situation of Mumbai back then. And they used to say that people used to think something is wrong with the city if they did not read a horrific news on the front page. My question is, during such a dangerous atmosphere, for you to get into perhaps two most prevalent instruments of black money, how did you have the guts to do it?
So really, I mean, if I was in my senses, I think I would not have done it. But, youth and ignorance of the line was something which you do it and you delve into it. But I'm very happy to say that I was part of the change which happened in the industry. So to make it and create a reputation in a bad industry is, I think, much more challenging than to be in a good industry and do good. So I think I had the good fortune to be able to make those changes happen in the industry. And the time I went through it, through the bad and the good part of it, I was part of that team. So I think the ones who really took it from A to B, I would say B to white, black to white, I think we have done a good job. And that's why the corporates came into the industry. And now we have got credibility, which is far beyond imagination.
So ignorance is bliss is worked out for you, right?
Ignorance is bliss, totally. One didn't realize that you're going into waters which have got sharks, which can kill you.
Hi guys, thank you so much for watching the Indian Business Podcast. If you find value in our work, please hit that subscribe button, because for you it might be a zero effort task, but for us that subscriber count is an important instrument to get great guests to our podcast and to make this podcast better for you. So if you find value, please subscribe.